r/AskReddit. What is something that is bullshit that everyone should know about? That eyewitness testimony is reliable. If Microsoft calls you and wants to connect to your machine because you reportedly have a virus or something, don't. Just don't. They're apparently very suave, very well organized Indian-based team that basically lock you out of your account and then extort you to give you back access. If you see a tease for the local news during a commercial break, and the anchor says, "And could we be getting showers tomorrow at 10? We'll let you know in the 7-day forecast. Yes, it's going to rain." Source: I write those scripts. Every game at the carnival. I used to be a carny. At a county fair I kicked ass at the game where you kick a ball at the stacked cans and try to get every one of them to fall off the podium. In fact, I kicked so much ass the carny gave me look that implied if I did it anymore I was gonna get a corn dog shoved up my ass. However, even when carnies lose, they win. The prizes you folks give away look like they were dug out of an orphan's toy box. I duck and love the fair. Never ducking exchange money at an airport. Edit. I've got another one. Never do the car inspection at a Firestone tire place. They ended up taking apart my whole brake system and a lot of my engine. Claimed that a ton of stuff was wrong with the engine and the brakes and the coolant system. Wanted to charge me $4,000 to fix it. Decided to take it to another mechanic to get a second opinion. Ended up paying like $300 for the stuff that actually did need fixing. Everything else was fine. They also did something to my brakes. Possibly on purpose because I wouldn't give them my business, and my brakes were messed up for a long time. On a related note, don't use an ATM in the Bahamas unless you know you're going to be spending every penny. They have a state mandated exchange rate of 1 with the dollar. But since their only real industry is tourism there's no trade value to the money and I have a couple $100 somewhere that nobody will trade back into American. Too long didn't read Bahamian money is like Disney dollars for a whole country. Jose Cuervo Especial is not real tequila. It is only 51% from agave. Just enough to put the word tequila on the bottle without being sued. Edit. That's why people always complain about drinking tequila and how it gives them massive headaches. Jose is shit. Don't drink it. Serious question then. What non-outrageously expensive tequila should I drink then? It tech. I taught there. Math. And didn't ask me anything once. Would do one again if I thought it would keep you from going there. Don't do it. Eggland's best eggs are the exact same eggs as your local grocery store. You are paying extra for a stamp. I worked at an egg packing plant back in high school and daily we would ship out to a variety of stores and companies including Eggland's Best. When an Eggland's Best order comes up we would simply flip a switch on the packaging machine which would then stamp on the iconic EB stamp. EB eggs did not come from some magical chickens. They come from the same ones that go to Wegmans, Harris Teeter, and insert your favorite food store here. Sorry but this is 100% true. Nobody said monster cables yet, but they are super gold diamond platinum coated heads with ultra super noise shield reduction thingy. Also monoprice.com. For those who don't know. The case of the lady who sued McDonald's because she burned herself with hot coffee wasn't a fraudulent lawsuit. Despite being the most commonly used example of one. McDonald's used to heat their coffee to dangerous temperatures and had received numerous complaints before. The woman was so badly burned that her labia was fused to her leg. Also, she initially wanted to settle for something like $20,000 or $30,000, and McDonald's didn't agree. Not only did she want to settle for $20,000 or $30,000, it was actually $18,000, but that's how much her actual medical bills were. But in the beginning she just asked McDonald's to pay for the 2 plastic surgeries that she had to have done. McDonald's refused and took it to arbitration, where the arbitrator told McDonald's they should pay up and still they refused. The lady had to take it to court as a last resort. It was uncovered during the trial that McDonald's was aware that their policy of requiring coffee be served at 190+ F was causing injuries but they didn't think it would be cost effective to change their policy. Duck McDonald's. That onions are bacterial magnets. I have seen people claim that lately and it makes me want to cry. I've seen one size fits most here and there. That we only use 10% of our brain. My health teacher actually believed this. That gem quality diamonds are incredibly rare and valuable. Oh, nothing pisses me off more than this. I actually saw a commercial yesterday for one of the chain places, Zales maybe, that was selling chocolate diamonds. They are just cloudy, discolored diamonds. It made me so angry because a month ago, that same company would say, you see how pretty shiny clear this diamond is. That's what makes it so valuable. Now they are selling these supposedly bad quality diamonds as specialty gems. Duck this shit. When I say, nothing pisses me off more than this, it's a goddamn expression. Obviously, there are other things in the world that make me madder, so adjusted to this annoys me to a great extent. I don't hate the company marketers either. I think it's a brilliant way to do business. Create a demand for something that used to be garbage. Profit. Ducking brilliant. What makes me annoyed is people who will just buy into it because it's trendy or fashionable. If you actually just like shit rocks, awesome. Enjoy. If you're just doing it because a marketing campaign told you you like shit colored rocks now, you're kind of dumb. That Guinness is high in calories. It's actually got less calories than your average lager. Drink up. You can name a star. Or buy real estate on the moon. The Better Business Bureau. It's barely a step above a mafia protection racket. The food pyramid is not a good reflection of what you should eat most. Amish Mafia. Holy shit, there is so much wrong with this show, I don't even know where to start. Amish are nice and Lancaster is not full of a gang of crazy Amish guys. Vector marketing. Ruined my friend's chance at a sports scholarship by filling his mind with lies about great employment opportunities and sales partnerships and generic crap like that. What pains me the most is that it's legal and there's nothing we can do about them. Angus beef. I'm 25 and I've been a butcher for Wegmans, Whole Foods, and Acme. It's all the same meat. We have our meat wrapper slap on a different price and different label. Once in a while we'll get in a case or two of the actual Angus. But 9 times out of 10 you're buying the same stuff, select or choice grade beef. Even at Whole Foods, where I cut for 2 years, I was shocked at first. This was supposed to be the creme de la creme of today's meat retail industry. The beef came in labeled as select or higher, or choice or higher, allowing us to sell select as choice, choice as prime. If you want something cut that is actually what you're paying for, say this. Hey, would you mind bringing me out the primal in the cryovac packaging before you cut it? Each primal above select is required by law to indicate the grade of beef on the cryovac packaging or on a sticker underneath packaging. Point of this is that meat managers keep their backrooms looking good for inventory and dispose of close to empty cardboard boxes, and will throw the 1-4 pieces that are left on top of another case. Tell us to quickly show you the primal. If enough people do this, it will actually fix the problem. Cutters and managers will quickly learn we can't get away with the bullshit, and will just order more of the real stuff. That there is no gravity in space. That your computer runs at about 1/2 of its potential speed right out of the box. The manufacturer installs tons of ducking pointless software that is difficult to disable, and many useless Windows features require a reinstall from a custom image to remove. If it comes with Norton or McAfee on top of that, it runs even slower. Edit. I can grammar. The president does not control gas prices. There are no hot singles in your area. But the pictures, and it had my town's name. Monsanto. Yep, did you know that Go-Gurt is just yogurt? That bottled water is any better than tap water. In most places in the US, tap water has less pollutants than bottled water. Testimonials, reviews and ratings. After nearly 10 years in the advertising world, I can tell you that nearly any review you might see online could have been purchased. It's all bullshit. Hearts, flea and tick anything. Those products will severely injure your pet, and possibly even kill them. Hearts is bullshit. Cracking your fingers, toes, wrists, neck, whatever will give you arthritis. It won't. Crack away. Edit. Row. Thanks for all the upvotes. Vegetables don't actually exist in a physical sense the way that fruits do. They're just a collection of foods that we call vegetables to make life easier. I guarantee you that aside from being plants and food, peas, onions, lettuce and tomatoes have nothing in common. We were raised on a lie. Edit. I understand that tomatoes are a fruit and was making a point that so are things like peas and corn, which are often considered vegetables. That carrots make you see better in the dark. Edit. Why is this do hotly debated? It's friggin' carrots. That was a myth created by the British back in World War II too. Look it up yourselves. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content. It's free and that's a great price.